Hello and good morning. Welcome to the show. Let me show you the conditions we're dealing with today. If you guys can make out the water, all that green gunky slime, see where I ran through it, but the water is pretty, I don't know, there's a foot or so visibility, but you got this green slime on top. It is just after 8 o'clock, 8:12 a.m. We've got 71 degree water temps, and we're gonna catch some largemouth bass. Now let me set this up for you. If you haven't seen the video yet where my epic topwater fail, that's why I came right back here this week, because I'm looking for a little redemption. Did you guys see that? Oh, missed it. That's 2 today. Just in this brief time we've been here, they've already missed that bait. All right, he's not big, but he hooked up. Is this redemption? No. But it is our first bass of this trip. He's a beautiful little specimen. Look at him. Oh, isn't he beautiful? Big, giant, largemouth bass right here, right now. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I'm done with topwater. Bite's just not here. A little bit in the shade. Had a couple hits. Caught one little bass. Let's chatterbait our way out of this place. Let's go. Try this color chatterbait. Doesn't seem to be doing anything for these fish. They do not seem to care. Oh, took that one. That one cared, and he hit it coming at me. That one cared. You were, quite frankly, a disappointment. After all that topwater and over here in the shallows, I was expecting bigger, but we'll take you. That'll bring me luck. I haven't kissed one yet. That's our second one, I believe. Yeah. Game on. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Ah. There we go. We missed him. Got one. Switch baits to the old Omega custom tackle. Oh, that is a nice bass. Woo! Coming right to the boat! And he got off too, son of a lightning rods. That was discouraging. Jesus, I mean, usually was never an issue. I'm having issues this year, and I'll be honest, I don't know if it's these pile of junks right here that NRX makes. It don't matter how sensitive you make a rod, if it doesn't have a good bend and a good, to keep fish buttoned up kind of thing going, what does it matter? So I'm almost to that point. You can see for yourself and watch the footage of all the different fishing I've done this year. It's weird. Like I've never missed this many fish. And at first I kind of attributed it to like, well, maybe they're so sensitive, I'm yanking too soon, too whatever. But last year I had the Fantasistas, and they're pretty stout, but they seem to, I don't know. I would just say that I feel I had better luck with them. I know I'm kind of just rambling on, but when you start losing this many nice fish, I've fished with these reels before. My drag set the same way, 15, 20 pound braid, 15 pound leaders, 10 pound leaders. That's pretty much all the same type of bait, same baits even actually. And what's the only thing different from last year are your rods. I don't know, dude. If anything, when you spend that much money for an NRX, you would expect more fish, better hookups, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Could just be me, but something better change pretty quick. This is basically what I like for chatterbaits. So you might have me on the frogs or whatever, which that's what I've had on the frogs over the years. If you guys remember the channel, 6'7" medium heavy Fantasista mega or Ebu Garcia rod. I've even had pretty good luck with that 6'7" medium heavy Conqueror rod. This is a 6'8", what is supposed to be their medium heavy, which it may be just a touch softer, but if anything, once I get them pinned, you would think that little more of a flex would actually should help, but you know, I don't know. I may have to go back to my my old cheap rods, sell these, take a loss on whatever the cost is, and show you guys how to go out here with $35 lightning rods. I don't know. It's like, to me, it's not rocket science, but I don't know. I'm done ranting. All right, I don't even know if I'll leave that footage in, but I just got done ranting and raving about these NRX rods and what I think of them so far. In case none of that footage makes it, I'll just put it to you this way. I like the way they feel when I'm fishing them. I hate how many fish I've lost since I've started using these rods, and that's the only difference in anything I'm doing as far as length. Actions are pretty much the same. It's just I've switched to this brand, rod, reels, baits I'm using. You know, the only thing different this year are these NRX rods since I've been losing fish. But we're gonna skip this little spot right where that wind's blowing into that bank and try to make some long casts. Get the grass on me. There we go. Oh, that is a nice one. Do not come off. That is a nice bass. I knew if I got some long casts. These fish, this place gets fished enough that these fish, I think, get boat leery. They can hear that trolling motor or sense it. A lot of times you got to make some long casts, get them big ones to hit. You're gonna jump. Big bass. I need to get one in. I've missed so many bass. Don't you do it. Don't you get off. Big, nice bass. Whew. I need this one, boys and girls. Let me get this sucker in. Do not get off. You guys can see that fish. You're hooked in a very weird spot. Bring you in all the old-fashioned way. That was with 15-pound line, so I just reached down and grabbed the line. This fish has been hooked before. It's got a jacked up mouth because of it, I believe. There we go. Finally, I get a big one in the boat with an NRX rod. I was beginning to wonder. Now, it was with the rattle trap type bait. Booyah hard knocker, lipless crank. All right, boys and girls. Here she is, one last look. Pretty nice bass. You want to weigh it? Mwah. Get a quick weight and we're going to turn her loose. All right, so we got 0 pounds. We'll call it 3. You guys see that? 295. If you watch, you can see the scale. 295. So a 3-pound largemouth bass. So any of you on those forums where people are always holding the fish up, you kind of got to judge how close it is to their body, right beside them, out from them. But there is a 3-pound bass. And what it should look like. I'm about 6 foot, so 180 pounds, okay? 175 to 180. But anyway, let's see if old girl's gonna jump. I think she's gonna be a jump. Oh, close. That's as close to jumping as you're going to get without a true jump. So we're on fire. Whew, I'm going to give the NRX rods another chance. Maybe never use them again for top water. I don't know. It's like, it's very frustrating. Point, corner, whatever you want to call it. Couldn't have been the only one. You gotta be, whoa. Sometimes they say these old rattle traps are made to just throw. Oh, there was a definite fish. You know, I say they were made to just throw and kind of burn back, and that definitely was a fish. Hit at it anyway. Water's so dark you probably couldn't see it coming. Got a high-speed reel, so you see me cranking fairly quick. Right at the boat, Jesus. That's a good, oh! Ooh, boy, oh boy, boys and girls. I'm starting to wonder about these NRX rods. I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to wonder about these NRX rods.